Hello everyone. So my name is Irwin Thomas Wilson and today I'm going to talk about free legal aid in India. So in this country most of the prisoners belong to the lower and illiterate class. So they suffer silent deprivation of liberty caused by unreasonable, arbitrary and unfair procedures behind the iron bars and stone walls. So thus it becomes essential to that people that they are made aware that they have a right to free legal aid. So let's move on further and see what is the meaning of free legal aid. So the definition of legal aid is to provide free legal services to the poor and indigent, so who are incapable of affording the services of an advocate for the preparation and representation of a case or a legal proceeding in any court, tribunal, or before a judicial authority. So this is the meaning of legal aid, free legal aid. So where does where is it mentioned about legal aid? So Article 21 of Constitution guarantees of protection of life and personal liberty. So no person shall be deprived of his life or personal liberty except according to the procedure established by law. So not only in Article 21, Article 39A, which is a directive principle, it also states that uh, the state shall provides for equal justice and free legal aid. So uh, 39A can be an interpretive tool for Article 21. So we can, based on 39A, the DPSPs of 39A, we can interpret the Article 21. So that is a legal framework of legal aid. So now let's see Legal Services Authorities Act. So the preamble of the act says that an act to the act, the Legal Services Authorities Act, is an act to constitute legal services authorities to provide free and competent legal services to the weaker sections of the society to ensure that the opportunities for securing justice are not denied to any citizen by reason of economic or other disabilities, and to organize log adalats to secure that the operation of the legal system promotes justice on a base of equal opportunity. So now let's see the Act, the Legal Services Authorities Act, has categorized uh, legal aid, free legal aid, into two categories. The first category includes the following: a member of the scheduled caste or scheduled tribe, a victim of trafficking in human beings, or beggar as referred to in Article 23 of Indian Constitution. A beggar means a person who works for a zamindar or any other person without any wages. So that is the meaning of beggar. Next is a child or woman, a mentally ill or otherwise disabled person, a person under conditions of underserved need, such as a victim of mass disaster, ethnic violence, caste atrocity, flood, drought, earthquake, or industrial disaster, etc. An industrial workman, a person in custody, including custody in a protective home or in a juvenile home, a person psychiatric hospital or psychiatric nursing home within the meaning of Clause G of Section 2 of Mental Health Act 1987. So this is the first category of people. So the next category of people is uh, persons having a per annum income less than rupees 9,000. If the case is before any court other than the Supreme Court. So any other higher income which may be permitted by the state government if the case is before other than the Supreme Court. Persons having a per annum income less than rupees 12,000 if the case is before Supreme Court of India. So there are several bodies that exist under the virtue of that, that is National Legal Service Authority, State Legal Service Authority, District Legal Service Authority. These all legal service authorities are have been established to provide legal aid to the people. So now let's see, when can legal services can be rejected. So free legal services can be refused to any applicant in certain circumstances, like he has sufficient means to avail justice, does not satisfy the eligibility standard, has no merits in his application which requires any legal action, has the means to arrange for legal assistance. So then cases which involves defamation, malicious prosecution, contempt of court, perjury, etc. Any proceedings pertaining to an election, cases in which the fine is less than 50 paise, cases involving economic offences and offences opposing social laws, cases where the person requesting legal assistance does not have the locus standi and interest will not be vitiated. So, in these cases, the free legal services can be rejected. So, what proof do you need to prove eligibility to apply for free legal aid? So, the proof you need is an affidavit with your income and identity proof are required as documentation to be eligible for free legal service. So, uh, next we can see, when can free legal services be withdrawn. So free legal services can be withdrawn in certain circumstances which have been mentioned, which is assistance is procured through fraud or misrepresentation. Any material change takes place in the circumstances of the aided person. There is misbehavior, misconduct, or negligence on the account of the person to whom aid is provided. Person to whom aid is provided does not cooperate with the advocate who has been assigned. Person to whom aid appoints another advocate. Person to whom aid is extended dies, except in civil cases. Proceedings would result in misuse of the process of law or of legal aid. So, in these circumstances, the free legal services can be withdrawn. So, next comes the question, how to apply for free legal services. So, a person who requires free legal services can seek for the concerned authority or committee through an application, which could either be sent in written form or by filling up the forms formed by the said authorities, stating in brief the cause for seeking legal aid, or can be made orally, in which case an officer of the concerned legal service authority or a paralegal volunteer can assist the person. So, a person can also apply online for legal aid to any legal service institution in the country by filling up the legal aid application form accessible online at NALSA's National Legal Service Authority's website by going on the online application link along with uploading the required documents. So this is about the free legal services in India, and how can a person apply for legal services? Who all can apply for legal services in India? So I think this video is helpful. Feel free to comment, guys.